Alright guys, this is Luigi Rocks 2014 bringing you my next walkthrough. Um, this has been a game that I pretty much had put off doing for a long time. Um, to be honest, I wasn't really honestly sure if I was even going to do a walkthrough of the game. And yeah, I know the title. I know it's probably not like the sort of thing you were probably expecting. Like, I'll explain what I'm talking about here in a second after this intro. But yep, you can obviously tell that this is a Mario Kart game for the Nintendo Wii. Yeah, Double Dash wasn't the only one that had a intro. This game also has one too. Yeah, what is our game gonna be? Or what kind of Mario Kart game is it? Well, you're gonna find out here in a moment. That's right, guys. Mario Kart Wii for Nintendo Wii. Yeah, this was one that I wasn't certain if I wanted to do a walkthrough on, but because of the coronavirus and because of the fact that I wasn't really able to kind of, live a normal life, it was like, this was like one game I felt like I felt the need of doing. Okay, so if you were wondering what I was doing there, I was disconnecting the Wii remote because I wanted to play this game using the GameCube controller. Yes, just like Mario Kart Double Dash, you can actually play this game with a GameCube controller. And since I figured, well, since my last Mario Kart walkthrough, since I played Mario Kart Double Dash not very long ago, I thought, you know what, I'll just stick with the GameCube controller. Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be a 100cc run through because I did not really felt like doing 150 and having to constantly re-record several of the cups over again because I wasn't able to stay in first place or whatever. So yeah, I'm sorry that I'm sorry for this inconvenience, guys, but most of these walkthroughs I've done, I mean, for the most part, were pretty much unplanned. Again, Mario Kart Wii wasn't a game I ever intended on doing, but yeah, I chose 100cc just because 150 is already kind of difficult as it is, and to play 150cc and having to constantly record it, just, I don't know, it was just not something I was willing to stress myself out on, especially with all the other stuff I was having to go through during this time when COVID-19 was going on. That it just was not something I really wanted to do. So, yeah, for right now, you'll just have to bear with me as I just go through and play 100cc, as well as the battle mode, believe it or not, because, yes, this game is, well, I can't say that this was the first Mario Kart game where you could actually play battle mode in single player. This first became an occurring theme when Mario Kart DS first came out, and that came out like 3 years before Mario Kart Wii was released. So yeah, battle mode had already been, like, playing battle mode in single player had already been a thing by that point. So that's just a little something to keep in mind. And yeah, I decided to also play as my Mii yet again, just because, why not? I figured that any Mario Kart game where you can play as your Mii, I figured I might as well just play as my Mii. Since, in Double Dash I couldn't play as my Mii at all, since the only characters I had available to play as was either pretty much Luigi. But in Double Dash I chose Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, since I felt like those characters were probably, playing as light characters were probably more better anyways, like lightweight characters. So yeah, that was just pretty much what I decided. And yeah, if you get the the question blocks, the red ones, and those do not deflect the red shells, unfortunately, which I don't really fully understand why they can't deflect red shells, but apparently they don't. So when it comes to trying to get like a green shell or a banana to block red shells in this game, it's definitely not an easy thing. And then as far as the cardboard boxes, question mark blocks. The red ones coming back in later Mario Kart games. I think this ended up being the last Mario Kart game that actually had that. There's a lot of items that, were only in this game that never made an appearance in later Mario Kart games. There's the Lakitu lightning, the thundercloud, which basically what that does is, it basically, it'll shock your opponent, but there is a catch to it. You can basically pass the thundercloud on to another opponent by bumping into them, if you're able to, and, sometimes I've been able to do that, sometimes I wasn't always able to do that. The thundercloud will also give you speed too, which, wouldn't be such a bad thing, but unless you're able to pass it on to your opponent before reaching first place, then, yeah, that definitely can be one major problem. Another item that I don't think you're going to see me using a whole lot is the Mega Mushroom. The Mega Mushroom, you only get that when you're, in 4th or 5th place, so you probably won't be seeing me using that a whole lot. But, yeah, I do feel like there are some items I should explain in this game that, oh yeah, right there, that's what I was talking about, the gray Lakitu Thundercloud. Yep, that's what I was talking about right there. Like I said, you have to make certain you pass that on to another opponent before you get hit by that, so, otherwise, yeah, you will get hit by it. And PAL blocks, as far as I know, this was I think this was the only Mario Kart game that ever had PAL blocks, unless there was some Mario Kart arcade games that had, and I'm just not fully aware of it, but as far as I know, this was the only Mario Kart game that had PAL blocks, and again, as far as I'm aware, it never came back after this game. There were a lot of items that were in this game that, again, didn't make appearances in later Mario Kart games. The blooper pretty much stuck around since Mario Kart DS. That hasn't really gone away. Bullet bills have pretty much been a thing for a while. Again, that never went away. But yeah, the Mega Mushroom, this was the only game that had the Mega Mushroom in. I was pretty disappointed when they got rid of it. If Nintendo ever makes another Mario Kart game, aside from Tour or Home Circuit, a really decent Mario Kart game as good as Mario Kart 8, I'm hoping that they'll bring back some of the items that were in this game, because there is a few items in Mario Kart Wii that I do honestly miss seeing. I do really miss using the Mega Mushroom, and the gray Lakitu Thundercloud, I also miss that too, Mario Kart Wii is probably probably another one of my second favorite Mario Kart games. This was, again, aside from Double Dash, this was another Mario Kart game I grew up with when I was, 12 since I was, 12. I was, around 12. Well, no, I wouldn't say I was 12 years old. I was around 11 years old when this game first came out, because, my 12th birthday, yeah, it was somewhere in October of 2008. So, yeah, I was pretty young when this game came out, and then, as far as, the whole online play thing, I also miss playing online on this game, too. I don't know, it felt like playing this game online, especially back in the early 2010s, late 2008, late 2000s. It just, I don't know, it felt like times were just more simpler back then. Oh yeah, but one thing I should also point out with PAL blocks is to dodge those, you actually just have to shake your Wii remote, or in this case, I think if you're using GameCube controller, you just have to press the up button on the D-pad to dodge the PAL blocks. That's how I'm able to perform tricks in midair with the GameCube controller. You have to press up on the D-pad to do that. But yeah, no, there is a lot of things about this game that I do honestly miss. I do honestly miss the online play the most, especially because online play, I won't lie, used to be a really frustrating thing back then when I used to play this game. I won't lie, online play used to always piss me off when I was back in my early days of middle school / high school. I don't know, it always just, I don't know, it was always the most irritating thing ever. But, you know, I can't really say it was entirely that bad. I mean, the only thing that I'd say was really bad about it, honestly, if anything, was the fact that there would always be hackers playing. I don't know if that was part of the reason why Nintendo discontinued online play for this game. Obviously, that it doesn't seem like that's the reason. In fact, that'd be a stupid reason to discontinue online play because of frickin' hackers. Like, come on, why would you do that? But yeah, no, I think it was because for the most part during that time, they wanted to just focus more on the Wii U and 3DS, and then eventually they wanted to focus on the Nintendo Switch, hence is why they decided to discontinue online, or not online, but discontinue service from the Nintendo eShop. I think online is still going on with the Nintendo 3DS, so I think you can still play Mario Kart 7 online, even when the eShop closes, but, yeah, as of 2023, or as of recording this, January 29th, 2023, I'm pretty sure that online play will still be a thing for 3DS, like, in terms of, like, the games themselves, like Mario Kart 7 or whatever. Which, you know, it's definitely a good thing, because sometimes every once in a while, I'll return to playing online on Mario Kart 7, just not really a whole lot. Like I said, my online series for that game is still going to remain discontinued. I don't have any intentions of ever bringing that back. In fact, if anything, I'll probably more likely, if I do any Mario Kart online related content, it'll probably be when I decide to stream Mario Kart 8 on my Twitch channel. Again, that's like if I ever decide to get off my lazy ass and get a capture card. But like I said, right now I'd have no intentions of doing that right now. I'm not really too serious about getting a capture card. With most of these videos that I'm doing, I'm mainly just doing this for fun. I'm not really doing it for like profit or money or anything, just because I don't have the option to monetize my videos anyways on my YouTube channel. And again, even with Twitch, it's like, it's probably going to be like the same deal with that platform too. Okay. But yeah, that's just something I kind of wanted to point out, though, is that, yeah, I'm still not bringing back Mario Kart 7 online. I will play it every once in a while, like on my Discord server if I feel up to it, but other than that, it's like, yeah, I won't play it, pretty much when, like, I won't play it, you know, just to record. I'll probably just play it for fun, not really bother recording at all. So yeah, the series is still done. Yeah, the series for that is pretty much done. And then, as far as the Mario Kart 8 highlight series goes, that series I had to discontinue that because one thing I found out with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is you actually can't post highlights to YouTube directly from the game anymore. That's only available in the Wii U version. So that's a bit of an unfortunate situation, but that's pretty much where things stand as far as that goes. So yeah, the highlight series is also being discontinued because of that. I really would like to bring that series back, but again, because I don't play Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U anymore, it's like I can't bring it back. But yeah, Mario Kart Wii is a really good game and all that, but I'll see you guys in the next video, so yeah.